What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about AMC today and what happened with AMC. I'm going to break down the price action, Ortex data, Fintel data, also giving you some of my opinions on what's going on here and some things that we talked about in the Discord group as well. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button. It should be very straightforward. It shouldn't be long. I will guarantee this is going to be under 8 minutes. So we're not gonna do multiple ads within the video, but I'm still talking. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you get your free stocks with Weeble down below, and check out some of my other channels if you guys are interested, as well as signing up for the Patreon. I do different videos there, exclusive videos there. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and sign up. It's in the description below. So let's start with the Ortex data. So you can see that the Ortex data, let's go ahead and refresh this a little bit. You can see that they are looking like they are returning more shares. So 4.64 million shares that are returned. You're looking at about 18% short interest of free float. So that still is on the higher side. You can see that the shares on loan, I believe that went down to 118 million. And then you're looking at utilization at 91.73. So again, they return 4.64 million. They borrowed 1 million shares. Now these can be borrowed and returned from anything, for or from anything, but you are looking at about a negative 3% short interest change, showing that they actually had a borrow change of negative 3.8 million. Now that's big, right? Just understand that borrowed shares does not mean that they are shorted shares. So let's get into some of the Fintel data to understand what they did yesterday. Obviously, I'm going to try and refresh this. Yes, we do have that. So what they did yesterday, even though, I believe we saw a negative day yesterday. I'm not 100% sure. I have to remember. But we look at 47 percent short volume ratio for the FINRA volume. Now the total volume I believe was close to 100 million, but we saw about 55 million of that FINRA volume, and 26 of that 55 is short volume. So we're looking at 47 percent short volume, which is a little on the higher side compared to the last couple of days. 35, 40, 40, 41, 35, 36, 37, 41. The last day that it was higher was back on the 25th of August, and that was 56%. So that's obviously big. You can see that they're still shorting it, even though they show on the Ortex data that they're not borrowing as much. Just because they borrow some or they return some doesn't mean they're not shorting it. This doesn't mean that they shorted the shares. This means that they're borrowing it to short it another time or use it for something else. It could be used for something else rather than shorts. But that's what we're seeing there. But let's go ahead and look at some of the information that happened today and where we closed at. So we did close on a positive note on a Thursday, which is definitely a good sign, at 85 million shares worth of volume. But we closed at $48.52, up about $1.12. This is a big move, especially after seeing a little bit of a decrease from the after hours into the pre-market, opening up at a low point of $46.23, but then having that increase all the way up to a high of $49, again resisting at $49. They're trying to push us down from that $50 mark because it doesn't make sense for them entirely for us to get to this point. We're noticing every single day that they have less and less firepower that goes into this. Why? Because they jumped the gun and they're trying to short as much as possible in order to get us out of the position. However, apes are strong. We're not getting out. I'm holding my 900 shares. We're not making these moves based on anything that's happening negatively, right, to the position. So we're seeing less sell orders that are going in. This probably the same amount of shorts, maybe even a little bit less shorts, but we're seeing the buy volume that was standard, maybe a little bit more. We're seeing less sell volume because people are holding on to their position, and we're seeing basically the same amount of shorts and some covering from what we've seen. They have some covering that's going on, some that they have to cover. But let's look at what the price action actually was today. You can see that this really stair-stepped on the way up, didn't have any form of a real negative movement besides this morning drop. You saw this drop, it kind of increased, got back to a level to where it was kind of comfortable, I guess, and then started to increase. It got over the 200 EMA, had a couple of touch points here on the 200 EMA, and then hit that high of $49 before falling down just a little bit towards the open, or sorry, towards the close, and seeing that get down to a level of $48.52. So overall, obviously, it was an amazing day. Like, I can't complain about this day. It could have been a little bit better if they didn't fight it as much, but we know what this was. We know where this was going. We've seen these touch points. We've seen exactly what was happening here with all of this and how much they were trying to fight it, but they couldn't do much for it. I want to see what the short interest or the short volume ratio is for today when I go into tomorrow. So definitely stick around for that stream if you guys are interested. I stream every morning, somewhere in between. I usually do like 7 to 9. Sometimes it'll be 8 to 9. So definitely stick around for that. But it's a good move. I hope that Friday can be another good Friday. And I know that means something different, like a holiday, but seriously, I think it could be another good Friday that we have seen in the past. And where they have increased, 2%, 3%, actually had those green days. No matter how small the green day is, we want it to be a green day. So guys, let me know what you think about AMC. I'm still sitting in the same spot. It's kind of like repetitive when we go through this, but some things that we talked about in the Discord group, we talked about the fact that it looked like crypto or Bitcoin was moving in an opposite way of AMC. And it was definitely an interesting thing to bring up. And I talked about this in previous streams, that it makes sense that if they're holding 1% of something, they're going to let go of that 1% in order to cover something that they're losing. In any case, you would do the same thing. If you were struggling in any situation, I'm not going to pull it from AMC. I know what AMC's potential is, but I can pull it from some of my cryptocurrency because I know that I can put it in some other place. That's what I would do. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also check out some of my links, in the description. You guys are amazing for, supporting the channel. We've been getting like close to 5,000, 6,000 views on some of these AMC videos. So I appreciate that. Also check out the video that I'm going to post after this, which is going to be a crypto video on Shiba Inu coin. So if you guys are interested in hearing about that and what I think the potential is, definitely check that out. But at risk of going over 8 minutes, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.